All right, let's do this. This is the first one of these business product teardown things that I'm doing. I'm going to see how it works. It may be great. It may be terrible. It may be useful to no one on earth, but we're going to do it. Maybe we'll do this as like a series. Each one of these, I'll do like one business per episode or something, and we'll see what happens. So the thing here, at least the idea is, this is the first time I'm seeing this product or this business. And the people that I'm doing a teardown here of have sent their info in, sent a request in, I guess, to have me check this out. So this isn't me just like taking some random website and like talking about it. These are people who have said, "Hey, I would love some input on this thing," and now I'm going to give input on the thing. I have no other. I've thought this through. Basically zero amount. That isn't English words. I can't think of the correct words here. But either way. So we're going to jump in and we'll just see what happens with the things. Yeah. So first one up here. So this is upload.fm. This is from Riley Walls. So Riley is a guy. So I think last I read, he was 15. So I don't know. But that's been in the past year. Maybe he's 16 now. But he has made all sorts of cool stuff. And this looks to be like another one of his newest thing. So I'm stoked that there are teenagers working on stuff and making stuff and just getting after it. So I'm happy to help in any way I can with this. So first up again, upload.fm. So Riley, one of the question when someone writes in that I ask is like, what are they struggling with? Or what's the problem they're kind of having trouble solving? So Riley says they just launched, did okay with signups initially, but not sure what to do now to get more customers. Should I purchase ads? Maybe do Twitter or Reddit ads or an ad on a podcast, etc. Fair question, and certainly one that many people struggle with. So first I'm going to take a look at basically the marketing site here and try to get an idea of what it is and see where we can improve some stuff. So, so your podcast on YouTube, we watch your podcast feed for new episodes and upload them to your YouTube channel. So that's interesting. So obviously podcasts are typically audio format, but YouTube would be a great additional distribution channel. We've looked into this in a number of different ways with the Barometrics podcasts that we do. And it's definitely is a problem to be solved. So you just, I guess, give them a link to your podcast feed, then you turn it into a video, and then you get, so there's a demo video here. Videos uploaded to your YouTube channel. It's making the case for why YouTube, which, fair enough. Pricing on this, so basically $9 a podcast, or if you've got multiple, you can do just $29 for up to 5, and then basically everything else is unlimited and included. Feature video. So marketing page here I think is great. I think this is one of those things that I would almost try to push the how it works up higher, because I think it does a good job of saying like podcast URL and video. Boom, done. But let's check out the video here, like basically the demo.
Hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome
What's up, Amy? Okay, cool, right on. So it's a image with the audio behind it. So okay, so my feedback there, so when I looked at this little screenshot thing here, I made the assumption that there was going to be like these cool audio waveforms over the video, and I feel like that's what's lacking here. Is it is a static image with the audio on top of it. I feel like there's a lot that could be done to make it at least kind of interesting. It's not that somebody's going to stare at like a waveform for the length of a podcast, but it feels like that's kind of low-hanging fruit on like, oh, that looks cool, right? Like it feels like you could do a little bit more to make, at least it's a video, right? I mean, it's YouTube. Do something to make it more visually interesting. But that's that. Okay. So your question is, like what should I do to get more customers now? So I would, you could go the cold outreach route of, podcasts. You think of like Apple Podcasts. Every single one of those, you've got at least a website that you can go through, just like going through the top podcasts. And you could go through and like, so the demo thing, okay, here's what I would do. I would pick some sort of genre, like a very specific genre on Apple Podcasts. And I would just start at the top number one podcast, work your way down. And for those, maybe say the top 10 or something, generate I don't know if you can do private channels or at least private playlists on YouTube, but you could say like, hey, I took your last 10 episodes and ran them through upload.fm, and here's what that would look like if we turned your podcast into and put it on YouTube as a distribution channel. And this required no work on your part, and we've done it for you already. And you show them what it looks like with their podcast, and then be like, if you're interested, it's $9 a month or whatever. Basically just sell them by showing them what it would look like, and that it's super easy to get up and running. And that's that. I would just do like that kind of thing. Hard to do that. That's not a thing that scales, right? Like you can't go doing $9 a month to get somebody up and running manually every single time. But like that would get some traction, right? Because then, you could put I don't know if if you mention it here. Okay, it doesn't mention it here, but you should put on the video for at least, like, say the $9 a month thing. So like, put the upload.fm up. Man, I can't even talk today. Upload.fm logo on the generated video. So like, powered by upload.fm or podcast converted by upload.fm. I don't know. And then they could pay for the producer plan if they want to remove the logo or something like that. But that way, once you start getting some traction there, you won't have to keep manually doing it, but that's a way to like get some new customers going. I don't think ads are going to work for this stuff. Like ads are good for branding plays, but they're very difficult to really like get to become a converting thing. Like they're just not worth your money. So I think that's my feedback on that. I'm trying to think of anything else that I would try here. Check out this video.
Thanks for checking out Upload FM.
You're welcome.
In this video, you'll learn how to get started in Connectified, meaning that it can add podcast information and importing it into the system.
Okay. So on these kind of feature walkthrough videos, they're almost always way longer. Anybody that does these, they're almost always way longer than they should be. I mean, even 3 minutes is not that long, but get it in 60 seconds. And that means doing some like clever cuts between things, quickly jumping through things. Like you're not saying get up and running in 60 seconds. You're saying, here's a quick run through of how like you get from clicking the sign up button to having a podcast up on YouTube. And it needs to be really quick. Like nobody's going to watch a 3-minute video walking through your interface. So I would do that. Okay. I think that's all the feedback on this at this point. I like that it's really straightforward. The clear how it works sections. Like I love the things that just show, boom, here's how it works. And I might even push that up more closer to the top here. Cause this whole thing is a little, you got the little graphic here is almost overkill, just takes up space. Doesn't really help much. But yeah, that's my suggestion. I hope that helps. So how do I end these things now? I don't know. Check out upload.fm. If you want me to review or do a teardown of your business, I need a link or something. Just shoot me an email, josh@bearmetrics.com. And I should mention Bearmetrics because, growth hacking, right? So bearmetrics.com if you need revenue analytics for your biz. I think that's it. All right. There we go. Hope that helps, Riley.